guess it's gonna be a lot of little mini ones then. So yeah, that was this. His corazon is good. He's just doing his fucking job. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing my fucking job too. And a lot of shit ain't fucking gonna go down the way it's going. It's going. It's been going. You know, you still might go ahead again, sunk me in some more with this direct energy weapon and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. But I'd be damned if you think I'm gonna sit the fuck up here and just I don't know. I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers think. Honestly. I really don't. Okay? But that shit is not, you know, somebody he didn't walk past like 5 motherfucking damn times after I done, you know, after the little female came in too. The little female, you saw her. You saw her up here and shit, you know what I'm saying? I told her she was on camera and all that. You know, I told her, hey, she ended up being, you know what, and all that whole thing right there, she ended up being cool. She has just hurt so much. She's been hurt so much and been in a lane that even if people are changing, you know, the way you do things, the way you finesse, the way you squeeze, the way you hold, the way whatever the fuck, you know, be changing it up. She didn't get that memo, or she only in that, she was stuck in that way. But even after, you know, she was getting ready to show me, you know, about people over in Africa. She's looking it up because they said, man, the African brothers say, hey, if he did this, that, and everything, hey, it could be cool, everything. Hey. And I pulled out my shit and I showed her, hey, I went over there. Here's the fucking date. They took my shit. I wouldn't be on this motherfucker doing shit. I'll be on my fucking bed, minding my own fucking business if they didn't fuck with me. And for 13 motherfucking years, that's what the fuck I did. Okay? So I'll be damned if I come out and a motherfucker tell me what the fuck to do on that aspect. No. I don't think so on that type of aspect. But even in that is what I'm saying is that after she went ahead and, you know, the basic thing was, I guess, to get me like I'm bold a hoe still, like I'm fucking 16 years old or some shit. And to have sex, you know? Now, even like the name, an Echo name say, hey, he's flirty, he like to flirt and everything, but he, you know, flirt, but it's real love that a motherfucker looking for, that these V'êNs are looking for. Okay? It's flirtatious, you know what I'm saying? You know, pretty eyes, nice lips, you know, all that type of, you know, beautiful even. But all that, it's as I stated before, it would be take 10 plus years with just with the 2 marriages. And that's even after I need to get time for me to get back for me. That's chill. So to jump into a marriage or even to have sex like that, oh my goodness. But even in the midst of that, you know what she said? And my back was turned, but she said, you know what? You a solid motherfucker, huh? I could tell you solid. And they came and snatched her out and shit, because I guess the old same motherfucker right there, you know, threw something because he couldn't understand the English and he got frustrated on that. It's sort of like the last job too. Matter of fact, even the last job fucking was just like this whole shit right here. I kid you not. This whole thing, the whole last job was hire me to do a fucking job. Go inside here and create a list to where everybody's mistakes. The mistakes, you know, like even people that I've come in contact with here, everyone has made mistakes. To where either you know, take those mistakes yourself, you murk yourself. You murk your motherfucking self to see if you can go ahead and say, well, you know what? I was the cause of that. To where, okay, and whether one apologizes, I say it. I guess because of the way you guys set up your collective and everything, you're not able to go ahead and say, I apologize. Put your hands up together and say, I'm sorry, okay, for fucking poking at the fucking bear, or poking at or whatever the fuck you might want to call the individual, a molester even, or whatever. I don't know whatever the fuck words you are using to describe certain people at this time. She comes here and say a motherfucker solid. Because even at the end of this last relationship, we would have worked through every damn thing except for the disease part. When it get to the disease part, to get to my fucking health, no, that is no go. That's a no go. That's a no go. And that's when she saw that and saw my receipts. She even put down her phone, started to look at that. Showed me the lip because I guess they told her to be quiet because he was frustrated like the girl at the job was. Because she thought she didn't understand that I was talking about who trained her, not her. So he threw something, I guess, supposedly hit her lip, and it was a hit too. So she came up right over here, and still tried to go in a different, in her way of getting to the goal that she was supposed to be getting on. And besides banging on the motherfucking door and holding up the energy wave and shit and everything, you know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker get to sleep, REM, bang on the motherfucking door, whether it be from the side or it be from fucking below. You know what I'm saying? So I done went on both doors and say, hey, chill, let them, the water heater was, to hide the EF energy waves and shit. It was through the water heater. And so that shit was up high. And so they was able to shoot some harsh motherfucking shit. Waking up, motherfucking lip dry like a motherfucker just drank a gang of shit. So this shit, motherfucker got to go through a lot of shit. I got to go through a lot. But I'd be damned if I just sit up here on and even though this right here is only going to be going out to those up underneath in the collective, because it ain't going out to the rest of the world. But I'd be damned if motherfuckers in the collective I don't know what the hell y'all think or what the heaven you think. Honestly, it don't even matter. It's not even a good, bad, or ugly to it. You're getting paid to do a job, and you got to do your fucking job. And I'm not even fucking mad at you, okay? And I hope you get likes, motherfucking. You go to the casino, get your ching ching, whatever the fucking your square bucks, numbers, however the fuck you get your damn fedia, however the fuck you get that shit. But don't think a motherfucker is not gonna fucking. If you can't be a man or a woman and take care of the shit that you maybe started or poked at it, then that's on you. I don't give a fuck if you go sky to fuck high. And in whatever world, I really don't give a fuck about that shit. All right? My purpose to being on here was none of that shit. I would have been still sitting and learning and watching motherfuckers do their shit, whatever, until a motherfucker come fuck with me. Okay? And you know that. Go look at the fucking record. Fuck this shit on this stuff right here. Look at 13 motherfucking years up under scrutiny and even watch my phones inside of there. So, fuck all this shit. I ain't even tripping on that. And any respect from a collective, I don't give a fuck about no respect from the collective either. The people that have given me respect, that I have given respect to, those are the only people that I go ahead and give respect to. Okay? Now, point being, when I got to the last job, they hired me to make a checklist on how many mistakes we made. And I'm not going to lie, when I made it up and I saw all the damn coming back on the desk, all the mistakes that I was making, I said, fuck. But everybody else, had people quit over this shit because they didn't want the check marks and shit. And it's only to make the company better. That's all. But because they check mark, they fuck ups, they get mad and then team up against a motherfucker. It was funny as fuck over some fucking check marks. You done made a mistake. We made a mistake. Fuck. It's crazy. It's just grown ass motherfucking kids. Everybody motherfucking make mistakes. Motherfuckers don't know every damn thing. And then even when we do motherfucking know everything, we're still going to possibly make mistakes. Okay. But we fail better, and we feel better, and we feel better. We get better and better and better and better no matter what. Okay? 1:44 on the clock, 10:44 on the clock. We get better and better no matter what. So I'm not really, I mean, like I said, that every situation in life, if you go back on every situation in life, 11 on the clock, every situation in life that you've been in inside of life and everything, if you can go ahead and honestly or dishonestly, 11, dishonestly take what that motherfucker say, even though you hate that shit, and work with it, work with it, whether you put it on the shelf and say, fuck that, I'll look at that shit later. I'm not looking at that shit. I don't care. Regardless, even if you're walking past the street and you hear a conversation, that shit was fucking for you to hear. Whether it was something for you to do with it, learn with it, whatever. And if you can't utilize it, people say, well, what am I supposed to get? What does it benefit me? That's up to your motherfucking ass to figure out how it benefits you, not me. It ain't me. Anything that we hear, see, taste, touch, feel, all those things are to fucking benefit us. Okay? Whether it be in a negative or positive, how are we going to change? How are we going to change that? How are we going to change that within? How are we going to change that without? How are we going to change whatever it is? That's the real. And if a mother don't want to change, hey, that's cool too. Like I say, either to the left or to the right, I'm just keep going straight down the fucking middle, eyebrows up, and keeping my same fucking my energy. As me and my mom say, rise and shine, and rise and shine. She didn't say in the morning because we wasn't morning. She just said rise and fucking shine. So if a motherfucker can't stand it, or if people can't stand other people's shine or whatever it is not been and not be competitive about it, then they have maybe, and I say may, meaning Master of Arts Education, do a little bit more artistic work within themselves, because everybody's an artist. Everybody's even a master of yourself to whatever degrees we have put that in, whether it be the physical, mental, whether it be disciplinary in the dinero, okay, whatever the thing is. So I guess I say all this to say, like, I was prepped, even in everything up to your last meeting, or going gathering or whatever with anybody. All these things have prepped one to go ahead and glean something. All right. And if you can't benefit from it, then that's nobody's job or fault, and it's not necessarily a fault. It's up to you. It's basically up to you and you alone. And just like right now, had to go back and do a deja vu on that whole scene, my whole thought process, why things were happening when I went down when I had to go ahead and look up the damn prison number. Okay, why did they give me a G17208? In fact, 17 also goes back to Gian. Is the Vietnamese Gian? What is it called? And Gian is really actually the last portion of Legion. Okay, but it's the ceremony. I believe it was in Japan. Not it might be Japan or either Vietnam, to which the child is 8. The boy is 8, and he gets to have a homie, and he's dedicated, to that of the Gian Matsuri, I believe it's called Gian Matsuri. Yeah, on the 17th. Also, the 17th also had to do with a date dealing with Vietnam. Also has to do with, and those are the negative, also has a positive date to where Joseph was reunited with that of Yaakov. Yosef was reunited with Yaakov. Also that of Osiris, in a positive. But the Babylonian aspect in which both are taught and both are used. And that 17 is a negative. So when I saw that, and even on the monetaries particularly, okay? So all of those things right there, to see what people had stacked up against me, even to put, and I went back to the institution right there, because the same thing happened to the institution with that of Eugene. What I mean by that is even Rosa, every other spouse got that money to take care of the husband. But Annie, okay? Annie Pig, she goes ahead and somebody crushes his nutsack inside the VA. At the same time, they just stop her from receiving that spousal. Now, I have two plausibilities in my side of my mind as far as that, to where you still got that money. Eugene probably still got that money. I put two scenarios. Okay, he still got that money and sent it to a different PO box, and yet when she came up there, it was a letter stated, because people still know each other either way, whether it be if it wasn't Annie, or if people are greedy, okay, and want things for themselves, despite everything we just went through, there's still a one. I leave a 3% chance open. I'll say 3%. All right, because of different things that's happening along the way, and I left that open. And I've already spoken on them, so I'm not going to go back over them again, as far as the upbringing and just different stuff. Everybody's had a bad, this, that, hey, stand in line on that shit. So I've spoken them before. So all those things right there, I leave open, because who knows? Okay. Yet, when one sees something to go ahead and correct it, not too many people go ahead and do that. Not too many people go ahead and do it. 192 on the clock, 1920. Hey, that's me. That's EB1. That's Bubba Gene. Bubba right there. 1920. All right. 192. Born year. And just speaking right now, they had this picture, and I just wanted to go back in the house that day to get this picture, or to take a picture of the picture, because every single time I came into their bedroom, the picture of Gene Brown Sr., I stared at it. And they would watch me stare at it. And they would, it's like, is it gonna click to you? Is it gonna click to you? This is where I'm going back now, because why are they watching me stare at this picture like so deep and everything, Because like you stated, here he said, DV, I write to you as your own BB personnel father. But moreover, the eldest male member of your clan. Okay? So again, it shows me, hey, he was not my father. That's a personnel father. That's all that stuff that's my 3% side there. All right. 2:16 on the clock, 21:6. And regardless, I'm not gonna keep going on right now. Went on long enough for right now. Still just gonna say, just like he said with here, gratitude. Okay? Gratitude. So all of those who, I don't know, got their panties in a bunch, pissed off, or maybe upset because of whatever I have stated, hey, I'm not changing what I done stated. As far as in this way, I have taken back some things and made some mistakes and everything. Those things I do go ahead, and I'm sincere about those things. Okay, but the things that I've been on, and I think you know what I'm talking about, because I'm going to clarify them up again today. I'm not changing except for the better those things in which I have seen by experience, and I've come to know with my own experiential knowledge. All right, to go ahead and please somebody else's agenda, dream, or path. As everybody's out here making new pathfinders and so forth. Hey, all kinds of making new paths. Uh, uh, Although even inside the names that it is. We all know that it's beneficial to go ahead and be able to work with people. And if it's and that being on an equal give and take, and not a steal, or a stole or whatever, or tap in Wi-Fi, this, that, and hey, this is my shit now, or it's already past a lot of stages as far as kingdoms and people, emperor over certain plots, this, that, and people, like I say, probably have my original birth certificate inside their possession. Got me up under this inside this damn room on the CCTV shit, all that bullshit, and getting paid or either enhancing your own and even making things your own, as we are to go ahead and show each other the way, and even make it your own. But I promise you, this is a promise from the good hands, people. I have seen some pretty, even high up people fall. And even health wise, even after getting the monetary, certain things just go bad. I mean, all bad. All bad. And so I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So I would suggest to go ahead and make it an even give and take. So you do build solid foundations, solid connections, and especially going into this after this Piscean age. You know what I'm saying? You're ending it next 6 months, as we was talking about before. You know, stemming from, I believe, I started learning from Molly at the time. You know, and each of us helping. What it is each of us helping to remember, because again, we know everything. We just don't know necessarily how to connect it or how it's flipped, or even, you know, like we how they had Jesus die up on the cross this way, but then Peter is in a hangman position on this one down this way. You know what I'm saying? Upside down. You know. So maybe we need to take our Peter and hang it upside down and look at things from different perspectives. As like, you know, the world is turned upside down. So look at it at a different perspective. And then we just go ahead and keep learning from there. Just keep learning. Keep learning. Lifting money to lift my yin up. If I'm lacking, fill it in. And I lift your yang up, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But it's not in the same way that we're talking. We talking about the same thing, but we're not speaking the same language. And it's clear to see. It's clear to see. So again, it is not a wish you well. I wish you well, okay, on your endeavors. And so just be be all that you can be, you know, for yourself, for all your connections, you know, because everything changes. Everything changes. All right. So let me get up out of here this time again. All right. You guys take care. Ciao, ciao. Mm-hmm.